Hello guys, DK here, and today I'm just gonna go briefly over how I use Trade Skill Master and how my setup is and stuff like that. And this is a requested video, kind of. So first off, my groups, I have quite a lot of them. Some of them are useless, like the seeds, that's for the farm and Pandaria junk. I send my junk away. Stuff like this is pretty useful to have here because I don't need those. They do nothing. As far as I know, some people say they give a higher chance on getting mounts and stuff, but I don't really care, and I send them off to my alt. Holiday stuff, that's stuff for holidays. I only have snowballs in there currently. But I have a setup that's like, well, the stuff I need in different options. Some of it I sell. This is mostly just for my rep items, level gear heirlooms. When they were bind on account, you can see I have a lot of heirlooms in here, and I also have this stuff, but it's not really useful anymore. I used to be able to send stuff like this around. These are still account bound, but the living, it says here they are account bound, but I have one here, and oh, well, they made them account bound. They used to be soul bound. I need to fix that. But rep items and stuff like that, it doesn't currently work with those in here from garrison missions. But I use this to send my things to my alts. I have BOEs, crafted items, everything in here I make from the inscription and working, all my stuff in here. I just have it set to create one if there's a double up profit. And I have trash drop, the 650. This one in here, I just got this ring today. I'm gonna sell it for a nice chunk of gold. And of course, the thing that I actually wanted to talk a little bit about, my transmog sets, my transmog groups. So I have a lot of different transmog stuff in here, different cloth, leather, mail, plate, weapons, and different tiers. And I have, for example, somewhere in here is the slot mark bikini, golden bikini. I don't remember where it is because I don't use it myself, but it's in here somewhere. I got all these groups from Elvine's website. I'll probably throw a link in the description for that if I remember. And stuff I use myself just to get it sent when I get the drop. For example, the Blade of Wizardry. That one I have one on all my alts, but it's not registered for some reason. But I sell this for this price, and my market value is a really long string. I can actually slow it under my auction. I have this for everything, and it's really stupid to have the same thing for every single auction. But I've made it so it's about average, and I think it's fine. But this is what I am selling my stuff for. And the reason there's the spaces in between, that's because I use Notepad++ to edit it, and it makes it a lot easier to set up. And the other two is pretty much the same, just a little higher on the vendor cell, for example. If I can just get back, you can see this, and yeah, I just changed the numbers up a bit for my normal and max price. But the transmog items, they don't sell very good, they don't sell a lot, and I have sold 4 in the last 2 months or something. But it's worth having, and I have an alt for them, and I drop on there and post them once in a while. We can check here how much my transmog, there they are. Yeah, I've not sold that much, and you shouldn't expect to. let's see, what is this? This is actually a really cool axe. Stuff like this, it didn't sell very well. It didn't give very much gold. And it's recent. But the thing you should get most sales is actually enchants and stuff like that. If I can get down to my enchant, there we go. I have made a lot of gold recently from all kind of enchants, and yeah, you can see enchants sell really well in WoD. So if you aren't making enchants, go make enchants. Just to prove my point, I have, this is not the right tab here. I have enchanter study on my druid, on my monk, on my mage, on my rogue, and on my warlock, who's also an enchanter. This is how good enchants are, and I have gem boutique on my paladin and on my warrior, because gems sell really good as well. But the reason you choose enchants mostly over gems is that the enchanting crafted daily reset cooldown material, the temporal crystals, they are not soulbound. The things you use to create gems, these are soulbound. So you need to have both the gem boutique, and the character who has the gem boutique also needs jewel crafting to be able to craft the blue ones. And you don't sell the green ones for more than 20 gold a piece or something. And the blue ones go for about 2 or 3k. I can actually check it right now. I can feel this video is going to be very rambly. But gems. Here, some weird old ones. And where's my... Did I make any... Yeah, here we go. So I have the multi-strike. It's pretty good. So you can see my minimum price is 3k, and I have sold 5 for an average of 3.3k, 3.4k. And if we check, and I have to choose again. I hope this gets fixed in Trade Skill Master 3. Is there another one? Yeah, Crit sells really well as well. And yeah, gems and enchants is definitely the way to go if you want to earn money and gold, mostly gold though, in WoD. Glyphs set up by class, and gems I have set up by uncommon rare, like this. And I restock. I actually need to set this to restock 3 because I want to make enough by my character and then one more. And yeah, I haven't fixed this recently. I just remade it because I did not need them on that many characters. Yeah, enchants set up pretty much the same weapons for WoD, and this I need to fix. If you haven't done this yet, you should really make it so that you have the breath for all of them. I can see I haven't even put the breath in there. You have the breath for one and the gifts for another, like the gems were sorted in common and uncommon. No, uncommon and rare, green and blue. So, and I also have these. I make some of them gems, no, pets, mounts, toys, trinkets, etc. Engineering, that's mostly the sapphire. No, wait, that's not engineering, that's jewel crafting. The mounts, it's mostly the panthers, which I have currently some of in stock. And they don't sell at all during the downtime. I am currently just saving them, planning to have 2 of each, also 2 of this, for 6.2 launch, and I'm gonna put them up there, and I'm gonna sell them, probably most all of them. Mostly mounts that just for the random buyer, and then when a patch launches, as there's really not that much of a market for it, because everybody who wants it have the gold because of the garrison, and they don't need another one. So I have some things. I actually just did a cancel scan on TradeScale Master for my auctions that were below 30 minutes. So I can show you how I usually just post with TradeScale Master. I don't post different groups on different characters, except my glyphs and my transmog items are on a separate character, because they take up so much space and they do very little for me. So by having them all in my bags or having them all in my bank, that's really not that great. And yeah, you can see I have the best bags here, and my bank is full already, and I have a lot of items that I'm currently selling. These, I don't know if they sell, they have so far, and I bought them just because I needed to throw some garrison resources away on something that costs 4 garrison resources. So I have a bit of gold. Yeah, I actually saved this up so you can see my profit of the day. I posted auctions late last night, so that's about 18 hours ago. And that's a daily catch. That's actually pretty low. Normally I get like 10 or 20k. I can make 20k in a day if I make enough enchants. You can see I have a lot of enchants down here. 2 of some. I should maybe have 2 of ring enchants, but the other ones, they're only worth it to make 1 at a time, because maybe you make 3 of each and then suddenly, hey, we upgrade, and then it's worth nothing. And they're not upgradable like the gems will be. So you should stock up on blue gems right before 6.2. Because you can upgrade them into the purple gems. And they are gonna sell for a lot. And I really mean a lot. I'm actually on my paladin down here. I am currently just saving all my crafting resources for jewel crafting for 6.2, so I can make a lot of purple gems. And if you have the resources, if you have the characters to do this, now I realize I think I have 8 garrisons. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have 8 garrisons, and you can see I have cleared all the level 3 mines and herb gardens, and also my level 2 herb garden on my warrior down here. I actually need to get back on my warrior. Oh yeah, and the inn, the tavern, whatever it is, get that. That's really good for gold making. So I have posted a bit. That's really nothing to think about. I just chose all of my options, all of my operations groups, and then I just post them. And the reset thing, you shouldn't get much into it. I just do vendor scan now and then I do a scan for stuff that I need and buy if I need it. There's a lot of things in here, and yeah, I don't buy it all. You should never buy everything you get from this, because it's not gonna be worth it unless you like set up the things so that they take into account the accessibility of the item and how many is up, how many is usually up, and that's really complicated, and you would have to make custom what's it called? Custom functions, I think it's called. I don't know. Custom price units. But usually I only buy maybe some alchemical catalyst, because oh yeah, alchemical catalyst. Let's talk about those. Buy, and buy. I have set up a shopping option so you can see this max price is what I said. So this has nothing to do with DBM market or WoW auction or anything like that. You can see the actual realm median value is about 7 gold, and this is above 7 gold, so people wouldn't buy this. But the reason I have it set to 25% of my max price is because I have calculated the price the gold amount it will give me if I sell the Savage Bloods that I make from it, because 50 of Alchemical Catalyst give 1 What's Savage Blood. And you should craft that as much as possible, and you should buy Alchemical Catalyst for this. You can see 7 gold is 25% of the price, so you should really just buy them at almost any price, because on any server it will be worth it if they cost less than 10, maybe 20 gold even. So you should buy these, and currently I have about 600, and I really need a lot more. So I'm let's see, what can I buy? Yeah, I'm gonna buy these, and I'm gonna buy probably, so I have about 2 or 3k, because they're pretty low actually. I've seen some to 6k, 6 gold each, and I just threw a lot of gold at that. Yeah, but I have a lot of gold coming, and I have, let's see, how much gold do I have? I just want to show off. It's not in there. I can never figure out what type it is. It's not in here. Where do I see my gold? Yeah, player gold. There we go. So I have about 6k, right under 7k. And I've gotten these bursts of gold I've gotten is the big one. That's probably from me selling the Mr. Pandaria engineering flying machine mount. I gave a lot of gold, and I have, yeah, this is what most of it. The big burst here with the mount, that was what's launch, because people came back and wanted the mount, so I gladly supplied. But I'm gonna end the video now. I'm gonna raid soon, so I hope this has been somewhat informal about how I do my garrison and design my, I don't know what it's called, what buildings I recommend you using in garrison, and how to use Trade Skill Master mostly. So if you have any feedback, any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section below. And thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like my content, and I will see you in the next video.